Dear Vince McMahon, inside of this video, I'm gonna make your job much easier, because these are the 5 next wrestlers you need to push.
Alright, Brandon, you think you're the booking genius here? Alright, let's see what you got.
Just a second, everyone. Before we start this video, we gotta pay the bill. So if you guys are looking for tickets to go to my WrestleMania, then go ahead and use code Hodge on SeatGeek and save yourselves 20. Wait, well, why are we saving the money? That's my money.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Brandon Hodge here, and welcome back to another episode of Top 5 Fridays. So in today's episode, we're going to be talking about the 5 wrestlers that I, in my opinion, think WWE should push next. Now, we're all human, so we're going to have different opinions here, so go ahead and let me know your thoughts down below. Who are some wrestlers you guys would like WWE to push that I don't mention inside of this video? But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and jump right into this top 5 list. Starting off at number 5. Number 5 I'm actually going to be putting as Mr. Elias. So Elias, I have a special connection to Elias's character because, you know, from like the base. It's a wrestler who plays guitar, and I play guitar. It's like, oh, it's like the two things I love, guitar and wrestling in one character. So just by default, I absolutely love like Elias's gimmick. And as much as I've loved the Elias character, they've never really given Elias a chance in like a main event picture. They never pushed him all the way to the moon to, you know, face the WWE champion or whoever it may be at the time, Drew McIntyre or whatever. Just Elias. Personally, I may be a little biased on this, but Elias is one of my favorite wrestlers inside the WWE. I'm glad to see he's back. He had a little bit of a hiatus. I think he had an injury, and then during the injury, he actually released an actual album. And there's not too many wrestlers in the history of wrestling who have, you know, released a music album at the same time as being a wrestler. So that's really, really cool. Of course, everyone wants to point at John Cena. Different type of music, but nonetheless, it is interesting. Elias is someone I would really love to see what he is capable of when he is pushed in the main event. I do believe they need to tweak the character just a little bit because, you know, for the first few years Elias was on the main roster. It's like that like, you know, whatever, the cliche saying, alright guys, I'm going to play guitar. So here I go, getting ready to play the guitar, then someone interrupts me, and then I gotta beat the hell out of them because they interrupted me, and we're going to do that 100 times. So it's kind of that old cliche thing, but now he's like transitioned to actually being able to do a concert and then go to the ring and wrestle after the concert. So the character evolution, and they keep changing the character and evolving the character. They're doing their job pretty good with that. I just want to see it go, you know, a little bit faster and maybe change him in a larger way or something. And really, I just want to see this guy pushed all the way to the main event because I really like the Elias character. That's just me talking personally. Alright, number 4. Number 4, we have Angel Garza. So Angel Garza is someone who I believe would really excel if they were just given the chance. So Angel Garza, there's a rumor that's been going around that Vince is not the biggest fan of the guy, so he may not do anything with the guy, which is a complete like 180 flip turnaround from what I heard originally. Originally, I heard Angel Garza reminded Vince of Eddie Guerrero. He loved the guy, and he was going to push him to the moon. Then something changed. I don't know what changed, but Angel Garza is a very charismatic, very interesting character, and I would love to see the character evolution continue. If he was just given the chance, I believe he would excel really, really well. So Angel Garza is someone I would really, really love to see being pushed like to the main event. I mean, it doesn't mean they have to be the WWE champion or whatever, but just be given the shot on that main stage, that main event stage, to see what they can do. And I'm talking about the main event of a pay-per-view like WrestleMania. I'm not talking main event, you know, the show before the show. I'm not talking about that. Number 3. So I've done these types of videos before, right? I've done these for like a few years or whatever, and I feel like 5 years ago, this guy was on the list, and he's still on the list. His name's Dolph Ziggler. So Dolph Ziggler, hands down, one of the best wrestlers and personalities in all of wrestling ever. Like, the guy, now as a heel, I want to say as a heel, because I'm never really a big fan of babyface characters to begin with, but I believe when Dolph Ziggler is a heel, we have heel Ziggler, and he just goes off on that microphone. He just, like, no one can touch the guy. Ziggler is amazing. Now, he has had a push before. It's not like these other guys who has never been given an opportunity. Ziggler has been world champion before. But I would really love Ziggler to, you know, be pushed back into that main event. He has proven he is the guy. He can be the guy. And I just don't know why they don't want to keep the guy on top and keep him in the main event picture. Yes, I get he's a tag team champion right now, but, you know, I want him pushed heavier up as a singles competitor. I really want to see. I mean, I know what the guy could do. I just want him to do it more because he was one of the best people on the entire roster as far as that main event, who could be inserted in the main event picture. Ziggler was one of the greatest guys that I always really enjoyed listening to him talk on the microphone and all kinds of stuff like that, and seeing him wrestle. He's all the way around a wonderful wrestler, so I would really love to see Dolph Ziggler pushed back in the main event here sometime soon. Number two, we have Big E. So Big E is our current Intercontinental Champion, so he is getting a push as a singles competitor compared to when he was, New Day tag team, going after tag teams and one of them. And that's wonderful. It's been very entertaining. But Big E has that possibility, and obviously that look that Vince McMahon loves, to actually be a world champion. I would love to see Big E pushed into the main event here sometime. And this is one, out of everyone on this list, I see this one as the most likely to be pushed into the main event within the next year. So Big E's definitely going to do it. I feel like Big E, every time I see Big E, I want to see Big E Langston, because he's that singles competitor again. Kind of missed that last name, but I know they're switching a lot of the wrestlers just to one name things, which is something we'll talk about for number one, because the guy just has one name now. So yeah, as for Big E, I would love to see the guy push to the main event to actually see what he can do if he's just given the chance. Okay, number one. Now, if for some reason Vince McMahon is on YouTube, and for some reason he finds this video, which obviously he won't, but in some of the case, if I was booking or something and I had the choice of who I was putting in the main event, who I was going to be giving opportunity to in the main event to see what they can actually do, I'm giving it to Ali. So they're calling him Ali now, or I guess they brought the Mustafa back, and then someone said they changed it again. Now it's something different. I don't know. Always to me, it's Mustafa Ali. The guy looks like $1 million. He wrestles like $1 million. He talks like $1 million. Why is he not $1 million? Why is he not the champion, or even put $1 million championship on the guy? So Mustafa Ali really has the whole package. I don't know what's really holding the guy back. I don't know if it's just lack of experience, where he hasn't been really, on television for years and years and years and years. At the same time, give the guy a stage. Give the guys an opportunity to show what he can do. Just put him up there, I don't know, against whoever the champion, maybe the WWE champion, or even if he gets drafted, Universal champion, whatever. Give the guy an opportunity. Mustafa Ali, I can literally see, I saw this guy's first match ever back in, I don't want to say first match ever, but first match in WWE ever, in Chicago. The guy's from Chicago. I saw his first match. It was a dark match, I believe, in Chicago. So it was really, really cool to see one of his first matches. And as soon as I see this guy, I'm like, holy hell, of course, he's from Chicago, so he's getting that good crowd reaction. So he already has a lot of positivity behind him going to the ring, and then he goes in there and just does things, and you're like, holy crap, this guy is the next big thing. And I'm not talking about Brock Lesnar and Vince McMahon saying Lesnar's the next big thing. I'm saying, for me, a wrestling fan's perspective, someone who really loves this, business or whatever, Mustafa Ali really has that look. He has the talent. He has the whole package. He just needs to be, given his stage, his opportunity to prove what he can actually do if he's just given the chance. So there you guys have it. In my opinion, those are 5 wrestlers I think WWE should push. Obviously, there was no women on this list, because next week I'm actually doing an entire list for women. So women will get their own list. I'll be talking about 5 women next Friday. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Right now on screen, I'm going to leave a link to 2 previous videos for you guys to check out, as well as a button to subscribe to this channel if you're brand new here. But thank you guys for watching this video. I am Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.